So good morning, everyone, and welcome to one more Monday morning motivation webinar. Today we have Sia or Anastasia with us here today. She is an NLP coach. She uses astrology and coaching to help people better understand themselves and following their true nature. So today she's going to be talking about igniting your inner sun, which means following your true self without doubts and fears, right? Because we oftentimes we feel stuck because of our fears, of our doubts. So today she's going to talk a little bit about that and also about astrology, right? Okay. So guys, if there are some newcomers here today, let me just introduce briefly what Monday morning motivation is about. So my name is Sophia. I'm your host for today. We have our Chinese group. On the left side, you have the QR code. So you can scan the QR code and join the Chinese group if you haven't yet. We just launched it in November, since November, our Chinese webinars, and they have been a success so far. So always feel free to also give us some suggestions for webinars, for speakers. We also have on the right side, we have my QR code. So if you want to join one of the groups, or if you have any specific questions, feel free to reach out to me. So Monday morning motivation is all about motivation, is all about waking up early in the morning, keeping each other inspired, is a community of more than 2,500 people. And basically we love to inspire people, especially on Monday mornings. That is that day of the week that people usually feel a little bit more resistance. In case you would like to become our member, the good news is that you will have access to all of our recordings, and you also get exclusive discounts from our partners. And of course, we also have our 365 days of motivation book. So if you don't have it yet, it's your time to get it, whether it's for yourself as a gift or for a friend, for someone that you want to keep inspired. You have some motivational quotes. You also have space for journaling, some practical coaching exercises, and so on. So you can scan the QR code down below. And of course, we do all of these for free, but always feel free to support the project. And the good news is that you will also be supporting the environment at the same time, because 50% of the proceeds actually go to the 1 million tree project that supports planting trees in Inner Mongolia. And these are the upcoming webinars. So we have this Wednesday in Chinese, we will have Professor Lily, talking about how to use drama to heal yourself. And next Monday, we will have Bota. She will be talking about FOMO, the fear of missed opportunities and how to overcome it. All right, guys, and with no further ado, I'll pass the word to Sia. Welcome, Sia, and the stage is yours.
Okay, thank you. Guys, switch on your cameras. Don't be shy. This will be your sun igniting action. But if you don't want, type something in a written form at least, so that we know that we are not talking to the ghost. We are talking to real people, and we want your energy. Okay, I will start. I will start first with the theory. And first I want to say that astrology of my school, at least, it's not some voodoo stuff which is unexplainable and not important. Actually, astrology changed my life a lot, and changed the life of my friends and clients a lot if used properly. So I'm going to quickly tell you the theory of why I want to raise this subject of sun igniting. There are many planets in astrology, but there are two main elements that are very vital, and depending on how they, let's say, work, your life depends. And so these are moon and sun. The difference between them is that moon is responsible for our subconscious program, for our biological living, for our survival, for our reactions, for our emotions, for our routine life. Very basic. It's like even animals, they live by the moon. It's just survival, which is vital, but doesn't give you sun energy. And what is sun? Sun, on the contrary, is not our comfort zone. It's something conscious. It's something that we can rule. It's something that we can influence. It's our essence. It's our true self. It's the light within us that vibrates, and it's the energy. So you need to make sure these two have their functions working well, because some people, they are not going out of their comfort zone. They're not going out of their subconscious programs. They live how the society dictates. They live the same way as others. It's only biology, survival, and it has nothing to do with your true essence. So stepping out of this comfort zone and doing more of the sun igniting actions brings you closer to yourself, to your true self. And we all heard this quote that your life starts when you step out of this comfort zone. Your life starts when you step out of this comfort zone, and also your true essence more when you stepping out of it. I'm going to give you my example. I lived a long time as the society dictated me to do, by the subconscious program, just copying others, parroting others, because it was all in comfort zone. It was all subconscious, until one day I moved to the United States and then to China to discover that, oh my God, now I am by myself and no one dictates me what to do. I am in a new environment. I should find myself. I should find this essence. I realized that no one is going to tell me what to do. I'm the only one responsible for that. And these moon programs didn't work well, because copying others is not the life you want. And moon, our mothers are responsible for the moon, and our fathers are responsible for the sun. So our mothers, they want to protect us and then give us the security, and our fathers should give us an example of how to be your true self and how to be in the world, stepping out of this comfort zone. So besides doing some sun igniting actions that I'm going to tell you now, you can actually get this quick life hack and just try to recreate what your father was doing. For example, in my case, he made this rock band in the 90s, and where he was singing about some esoterical philosophical stuff. And these are two major sun igniting actions for my son, actually, going on the stage and talking about philosophical stuff, teaching. And the more I did these actions, the more I shushed the voice of the society who tells, oh no, go to the kindergarten, then go to the university, and then go to pension, and then give like a birth, and then you die, basically. The less I cared about this comfort zone, the more I recreated my own son, the better life I got. So my point here is very simple. Besides coaching, healing, reprogramming your subconscious mind, and doing a lot of separation from your parents or whatsoever, you just need to keep repeating the actions. Keep repeating the actions that are fueling your sun. If I have your natal chart, I can give you more of these sun igniting actions. My father was almost not present in my brain, although we lived in the same house. No, mothers can never do the sun part. I mentioned it on the previous Monday morning motivation. Mothers always want to be the sun. They always want to teach the kid how they should know. Their role is to take care of our comfort zone, of our upbringing. They are not responsible for igniting our sun, and it's a very, very big mistake. So keep practicing the sun igniting actions. I'm gonna quickly tell them just based on your sun sign, but it's more complicated and you can always address me. I will tell you more. For Aries, it's the first sign. Just go, lead, and start everything. You are the leader of the zodiac sign. You always need to move forward and be like the leader of others, and it will ignite your sun. For Tauruses, it's all about comfort, but not like toxic comfort, but it's all about maybe collecting some goodies, some, I don't know, shopping or cute pillows or marks, or I don't know, buying cars, shopping, something, some luxury life. So the more you do kind of these actions, the brighter your sun is, no matter the society tells you that it's not a material world, we need to always clean the stuff. For Tauruses, you must collect. Then for Gemini, information, talking to people, reading books, writing diaries, maybe working on the radio, something like this. Always be in communication. For Cancers, it's nurturing others. It's taking care of your family. It's actually maybe the more complicated level is to get to know the roots of your family, like family tree. For Leos, it's the natural position of the sun. It's just be yourself, play, be in the center of attention. Yeah, just be like Sophia, like a kid. I don't care what what other people think. I just gonna be myself, play like a kid. Like Leo is like very childish in a good sense sign. Then for Virgos, taking care of your health, taking care of the pets. Maybe you can heal someone or heal yourself. Always go on medical checks. For Libras, being in a partnership, always it's the opposite of Aries. It's not leading by yourself. It's being with someone in a partnership, in a collaboration, to always have this like two sides at the same time. For Scorpios, it's like a lot of psychology, dark stuff, I don't know, esoterics, actually very it's driving Scorpios crazy. Sex, investments, many of them. Sagittarius, my sign, teaching, coaching, raising philosophical questions, talking about how to ignite your sun, something like that. For Capricorns, it's to be a professional, to be a top worker, to always have your deadlines finished, to always you need to always know that you're a professional and always raise your skills. For Aquarius, is getting to know what the future will bring. Always reading about innovations like Elon Musk. Always maybe even doing astrology forecasting it, because Aquarius is an air sign, it's very smart sign. Always need to take care the brain is working well. And Pisces is the last sign. There's a lot of stuff that Pisces can do, but mostly it's also about art. It's about music, pictures, taking pictures, videos, creating something, and also charity. So I just mentioned very basic, very small amount of sun igniting actions. And as I said, you can talk to me. Tatiana said, my dad was watching TV all day. It's also very common problem. Not a problem, I don't know. First, they're like, maybe you don't notice what your father what's your father is like. Maybe you just see one piece of the reality. Maybe deep inside he's, I don't know, Thomas, and he collected marks and you didn't notice that. Oh, this is the first story. The second story is that maybe some people, they don't have fathers, or they died, or the parents divorced or something like that. So in this case, take any father figure, can be a grandfather or great grandfather, or even the trainer in your school, and share this example. So even if you don't have all of this, just take a list of the sun igniting actions and keep experimenting with them. Keep because it's not only one sun sign, there's like a combination of them. You can combine, for example, I am Sagittarius, so as I said, my sun igniting action is teaching, but also it's in the 5th house, which is the house of Leo, and I need to combine playing, being on the stage, and teaching, which I'm doing now actually. So it's more complicated, and you can always experiment, which makes it even funnier. Oh, Capricorn, too organized. We shall bound it by zodiacs. What do you mean, David? I don't understand.
I think David probably means we shouldn't be limited by our zodiac signs somehow.
Yeah, we should not. I agree. I agree. And actually, as I said in the beginning, proper astrology, it gives you even more freedom. It gives you more opportunities, because in the natal chart, nothing is written which is not you, which is not yours. And the more, as I said, you do these sun ignited actions, the more you feel who you are, and it like actually opens you up. Again, depends on who is your astrologer, what did you read before, because I know it can be limited, and I totally agree with you. Yeah, and let me continue quickly. If your sun shines brighter, you are no longer afraid. Because as I said, like 2 major things: comfort zone and your true essence. When you step out of the comfort zone, becoming more and more yourself, the less you are afraid, because you know how to rely on yourself. People always rely on the environment, that they rely on the bosses, they rely on job, they rely on China, that, oh my god, I'm gonna stay in China till 90 because it's stable. Nothing in the world is stable except for you. That's why becoming more of yourself will give you actually the security. And when you start walking the path, the road appears. Because many people are afraid, if they step out of this comfort zone, if they step out of this stability and become what they really want, what they really are, doing their following their wildest dreams, they are afraid that the world is going to go apart. Actually, on the contrary, you are becoming the sun, you start vibrating higher, you start giving energy, and you keep attracting the events. It happened to me too. When I said no to the patterns that the society told me, I made this conversations today blog, which gave me a lot of network. Then I made this conscious Shanghai group, which made me again brought me a lot of network. Then I started to learn NLP, which brought me actually here. So these small actions which I like, which I should do, they are like the road appears by itself. You don't have to do something extraordinary. Yeah. And yeah, as I said, the recipe is very simple. you just need to keep repeating the actions. When you are doing them, you can notice how your body changed, how your mood changed. And besides that, of course, you need to do a lot of healing, a lot of coaching, a lot of psychology, a lot of you need to reprogram your mind a lot. NLP will help. So these are two major parts, because if you haven't if you haven't fixed your foundation, the sun will be shining, but like not that bright when you have your foundation clean. But my point here is to just give you a simple life hack. Just doing. When you're doing, everything disappears. The fears are gone. So that's my main point for today. And if you need more like profound list of sun igniting actions, you can always talk to me and I will give it to you.
All right. Thank you so much, Sia. Thank you so much for your wonderful talk. And as you were saying, the more we live on the sun side, right, the more we live that side of ourselves that is bright, the more we attract bright things, right, to our life. So there's this quote that I really like that says, take care of your garden and the butterflies will come. So don't try to catch the butterflies, just take care of your garden and the butterflies will come to you. And I think it's the same thing that you were saying, right? So the more you take care of yourself, the more you create their strong foundation, the better things you will attract to your life. All right, guys, thank you so much. Now the stage is yours, so feel free to ask any questions that you might have.
I see the question from David. Yes. And then I see the question from Sebastian. I will answer. How did I transform my son? My parents divorced, and for maybe 6 years, I lived by the moon sign. I lived what society told me to do. I went to the university that I didn't like. I was in the companies of people that are not matching with me. I was just, it was very common in my native town to sit on the bench and to gossip about everyone, to gossip and